Hi guys, it's Sam here from Bargain Hunting Blonde, and today I'm bringing you a chatty video about how to shop the designer sales from the big department stores in the US. So if you guys have been following me on Instagram, you will see that on my stories, I have been posting a bunch of great sales, but they're not linkable. So what these sales are is their department stores have started their pre-sales, which is crazy because we're still in October, for designer pieces that are going to go on sale. We're talking Bottega Veneta bags and shoes. We're talking Gucci bags, shoes, and ready-to-wear. We are talking Mock and Mock or Match and Match, depending on how you want to say it, shoes, Manolo Blahnik, Jimmy Choo. We're even seeing Saint Laurent bags go on sale, and some very classic Saint Laurent bags go on sale. But in order to shop those pieces, you need to have SA connections, so sales associate connections at those big department stores. So we're talking Nordstrom's, Saks, Neiman's, Bloomingdale's. I don't think I'm missing any in there, but there might be. I think that's it. I think that's like the 4. Having those sales associate connections, and then how you go about shopping those pre-sales or sales. So first, like I keep mentioning, the sales associate. So I did link recently in my Instagram stories a bunch of sales associates from those big department stores to follow. But if you did not see that, do not fear. I will have them linked in a blog post, and then I will link them also down below. So what I'm linking for you guys are their Instagrams. Some of them might be private and you might have to request to follow, but they should accept your request. And they work for a combination of those stores, so Nordstrom's, Neiman's, Saks, and Bloomingdale's. And all those different companies get different merchandise because they bought different merchandise, and then they will have sales that vary slightly in price. But we're already seeing this year items go on sale, like the Bottega Veneta bags at Nordstrom's, for 40% off. That's crazy. Most of the time they start at like 20%, but we are already at the 40% off range, which I think is somewhat because there was just an overconsumption during the pandemic time. I totally did it. I wasn't going anywhere. Shopping online, shopping through a sales associate, great. And the brands just haven't adjusted to the new level of shopping and spending. Plus, they really raised prices, and so I do think people are pulling back on what they're buying, and so there's just a lot more stock. So that's why we're seeing those better prices come out now. So first, you need a sales associate. Second, this is very important, you need to know either what you want or what size you wear. So handbag world, you need to know if a color is for you or not for you. You could ask, if they just say, hey, we have this bag, like the Prada Crystal Re-Edition 2000 bag has been on sale, which is crazy to me, including in the black with the silver crystals. As you guys know, I have the Prada Re-Edition 2005 in the gold crystals, but like all the colors are on sale. And so you need to know what color you want, because a sales associate might just post the bag in black and say various colors on sale, like, please contact me. So know what color you want. Don't be just buying something because it's on sale, because I have totally done that, and then I've wanted something else. That is not the way to do it. So you need to know color. You also need to know size. The sales associates are moving through these requests really quickly, and so they are not going to be able to help you consult on shoe size or clothing size. Generally know your size. I'm lucky that I can basically wear a range of shoe sizes, so I'll ask them, do you have this in a 41, 41.5, or a 42? Because I know I can make all of those work. And so I will ask if I'm interested in a shoe. For example, there was a pair of Gucci boots that were on a crazy deal, and I was like, hey, do you have them in this, this, or this? And then they did, and then I just provide them my information. So know your sizes, which might require you to go into a store and try on some shoes, which is not a horrible way to spend a day, but know your sizes, know what you want, colors you want, clothing sizes, shoe sizes. Third is have your information ready to go. These items go really quickly, and in order for the sales associate to either send it to you immediately or put it on hold for a pre-sale, you need to have your billing information, your shipping information, and your credit card information. And then depending on the store, like Nordstrom sends you like a link that allows you to have the sales associate charge it. Other stores will just run it, like Saks runs it for you. And sometimes they also need your email, phone number as well. But make sure that you have all that ready, that you're ready to purchase so you're not wasting sales associate time, because that's how they end up blocking you. And you do not want to be in that situation if you want these deals. So make sure you're prepared, and also make sure you are contacting them in the way they ask you to contact them. So some want DMs and then they just go through the DMs in order of how they get them. Some need you to call them, some need you to text them. Just follow what they say. They will say on their stories how to contact them. Sometimes with Nordstrom's, for example, with their kind of pre-sale, the sales associates will say, add something to your bag now, and then you need to check out at this time. You need to follow those rules and guidelines in order to get the item. So just follow whatever they say. If you have questions, you can always ask, but it's really not, that part is not that difficult. And then lastly is enjoy in the item that you have just gotten for 40% off or more, which is great. I mean, if you are someone like me who loves designer stuff and sales, this is like the perfect marriage. You just need to make sure that you're following all the rules, be very courteous, be very respectful. The thing that helps me the most is this is their job. Treat them like you'd want someone to treat you at your job. Like for me, for example, I do not want to be harassed constantly if I haven't gotten back to you within 5 minutes. So I also apply that to them and allow them time to respond to all their requests I know they're getting. And it's a lot. They're getting a lot of requests because, again, people and sales for designer things. Like I said, Prada, Gucci, Bottega Veneta, Saint Laurent, like we're talking big fashion houses here. So make sure you are courteous, kind, and you follow their questions and asks and all of that. All the sales associates I am linking in the blog posting down below, and I link to my Instagram stories, I have bought from before and worked with before. They all work for big department stores. You will be charged tax for where you live. You will not be paying shipping. At least I've never paid shipping from any of the department stores, which is really great. They can get it to you. They're willing to work with you. You know, if you did need something maybe overnighted, that might cost you. But even then, I've had to have things overnighted and they have not charged me extra, which I really appreciate. So be courteous. Make sure you're following the rules. If it's a pre-sale, that means you're going to have to wait a little bit to get the item. But if they say they've got it for you, they've got it for you, and it's coming your way. And I think one of the best things for a lot of these sales is they are big department stores, which means if you do get something and it doesn't work, most of the time you can return it. Again, please be respectful of their stories, and if they're saying this bag is final sale, it is final sale. But if not, then you normally can work with them to return it. And when I've had to do that, they're very courteous because they know that they can sell that item normally again, assuming you haven't like destroyed it or worn it or something. But these sales are out there. They're great. Just be respectful. It's very easy to get some great deals. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen some of my, especially Dior shoe unboxings, where you can get just great deals. But if you have any questions or any comments or any tips and tricks for us, please leave them down below. If you like these sort of videos, which is chatty luxury videos or handbag reviews, handbag reveals, handbag unboxings. Also, I have been into shoes recently, so shoe reveals and unboxings and reviews, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video, which is once a week. Thank you so much for tuning in today, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.